especially when it comes to the game of basketball. For context, I'm gonna give a little context, right? So it was a little young guy that I was like mentoring him. He was in the gym. He's an Argentinian guy, and I was kind of just mentoring him a little bit, just trying to give him the game, trying to help him out. And what I try to instill in others is go out there and do the work. I can't just tell you step by step what to do. I'm here to just, we're here to just help you understand what it takes and try to give you the guidelines, but you got to walk your own path. You got to put in your own work. And having a lack of confidence at times is part of the journey. And you got to understand how you got to instill that confidence in yourself because at the end of the day, it's just you who's going to make this dream come through for yourself. The only person that can make it come
Right.
true is you. And
Mm.
he was texting me, right? And he texted me. He was like, first he tried to throw out some nonchalant text. I was like, bro, get to the point. I know you're not asking me some random questions. You trying to ask me something. Like you don't have to sugarcoat me. Just ask me what you want to ask me. And he was just like, from the last time you seen that we trained, what do you think about my jump shot? Is it good enough to be in an 8-man rotation on a pro team? And I say, wait. Ask me that again. You know what I'm saying? Or is it good enough to be in an 8-man rotation? First of all, you can't be talking to me because I don't know nothing about being in an 8-man rotation. We only trying to be the best that we can. That's the only thing that we speak. We don't speak to be the eighth man on the bench. First and foremost. So you can't be talking to me when you even having that type of attitude about yourself. You're talking
Mm.
the wrong, but you can't be talking like that when you're talking to me because I'm not. That's not going to
Mm.
go over with me. And he was just like, okay, what do you think? I said, bro, go look in the mirror and ask yourself the same question you just asked me. He said, yeah, I understand, but what do you go in the mirror and ask yourself what it is that you want because you're looking for my validation to validate you on you being a pro player one day. I cannot
Mm.
validate you, bro.
Mm.
My you're looking for my validation to say for me to say yes, your jump shot is like this, and yes, your game. I can't do that for you. Before we started as pros, I had to know that I was a pro. What's the first chapter in the book? Belief. You don't sound like you believe, my boy. That's why y'all tell you, you know what I'm saying? Just be keeping it a buck. Go look inside that mirror and check yourself, bro, because that mirror ain't gonna lie to you. That's why you keep asking me. I said, go ask yourself the same question in the mirror. He was like, you're right.
Mm.
That's all he could say is, you're right. You're right. I know
Yeah.
it, bro. And I don't say that
Yeah.
because I don't want anybody to get it misunderstood that we're here to just show y'all the easy way to just become an overseas basketball player. There is no such thing. So if you thought that from listening to us, there's an easy way of becoming an overseas. There is no such thing.
No.
If it
No,
is,
not at all.
I haven't. I'm gonna let you chime in, man. I had to get that. That has been on me. I had to get that off.
Nah, you exactly right. Confidence is a big part of the game, and that's why I tell the kids that I train. I say, the two things that I think that are most important to be a key factor or a big time basketball player. Like if you want to be on a high level, you got to be really great in conditioning. Like the best players are in great shape. LeBron, Michael Jordan. I'm talking about the best of the best. When I know we talk about, overseas hoopers and, you know, NBA players and all this stuff, but man, what I mean? Those players are in such great shape. Steph Curry runs miles around these players. And I know he's tired, but because he's in great condition and he's pushed himself to the limits and he's got that cardio to such a high level that he can outlast players.
You
And
never
that's a
know.
ex That's an X factor that like really people really underestimate. You know what I mean? Conditioning. Secondly, I always say confidence. Conditioning and confidence is what you need to be a great basketball player because without confidence, all that hard work, all that, training and extra you put in, it means nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like if you don't believe in yourself first and foremost, none of this is gonna work. You know what I mean? And the crazy thing about it is, I wouldn't say crazy thing. The A common thing about it is a lot of people struggle with confidence.
Man.
You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't know how to build up confidence. So
Right.
I'm
Right.
glad we having this conversation because as vets in the game, uh, we've been through it all with this overseas basketball grind. So we've had to maintain our confidence just to keep going. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be a great conversation today, but yeah, I would just say confidence is a major thing. Conditioning and confidence because it's so many times where I started off the first half where I made, you know, I'm 1 for 7, you know what I
Hmm.
mean, or 2 for 10, or I don't know, 2 for 6, and I'm 0 for 3 from the free throw line. I'm not a great free throw shooter, unfortunately,
Don't say that.
and well, you're right. I'm thinking the wrong thing. We talking about confidence.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe on our YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and wherever you listen to your podcast. I greatly appreciate it.